the goals of improvement, like easy intake, timely resolution of cases, fair treatment of complainants, and then the recommended changes.
Okay, thank you. The next item, the next
Oh, I
schedule.
have a quick question, Tom. Do you know, are contract negotiations open to the public PPV? Because I'm like, that would be interesting if some COAB members could remember that.
They're somewhere in the squirrel category of the Portland Police. They're in the squirrel department.
Public meetings don't apply to that.
Yeah, pretty much not. So the next item on the listed agenda has to do with Rochelle's efforts about initial data collections on the
Okay, for those of you who were here last night, I apologize that I'll be repeating myself, but the Data Systems Use and Forest Compliance Subcommittee is working on a project, Mary is working on a project to ask you, the community, what it is you want in terms of data from the Portland Police, how you want that presented, and how you want it made accessible. So I'd like to hear some conversation from you about what it is you want, why you want it, and we'll go from there. Okay.
Like I was saying last night, I do think we should definitely look into that DOJ thing where they're offering to basically tell us exactly how to do this data if we sign up. Because the other thing is, it's rare that the federal government offers free money and stuff, so I don't know that that deal is going to be on the table forever. So I don't know, it just seems like a lot of money to leave on the table and not look at when people are like, yeah, we can give you exactly what you need and train you and it's free.
Can I answer?
Yes,
Everything, 2, spreadsheets, 3, internet, portlandauthority.net.
I'm sorry?
Those are my answers. What do we want? Everything, all the data available. 2, how should it be available? Spreadsheets. 3, available via the internet, portlandauthority.net.
Yes.
Okay, can you give me an example of everything? What is it you...
Well, what data do they keep?
Well, that's not the question. The question is, what data do you want them to collect?
Okay, I want them to collect all statistical data points on all the arrests.
Arrests, did you say?
Arrests, searches,
Discipline of officers.
discipline of officers, CRC complaints.
I've been up there.
Cat report. Oh, that too.
Every citizen contact should be
What about a simple, you know how they have those skills when you go into the hospital and it's like, how much is your pain? 105. Yeah. Why not get an idea through the officer's own subjective world of how they're feeling at the time? And I know it might sound really trite, but it might be a metric point that people that develop all these algorithms could use with respect to other data points. So,
And what would you want to ask the officer how they're doing? When they're arresting you or something?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think it's inclusive, what they're saying. I think it's inclusive.
I don't know that I trust
What
you to
about
give me an honest answer.
Because it's subjective data. It can be asked at any point, at any part of the process.
What about mandatory health and wellness?
Yeah, once the subjective data has been qualified, it can also be quantified.
What about mandatory health and wellness and emergency mental health, where we know that our officers are in some traumatic mode, they're getting the care that they need so they don't go and apply unreasonable force, and that they haven't binged back on their alcohol problem or their squirrel hunting
They come from the
problem or
military,
whatever.
some of them, right?
Yeah, exactly. And
What
so,
do they do in the military?
I mean,
War.
Google offers yoga and massage and a buffet of healthy food. I'm not against cops having a nice lifestyle if it actually helps them be more holistic towards like a caretaking responsibility towards a peaceful society and a utopic vision. Like, I think that would be great. I mean, Mungen Cakes and I had a really long talk about that. We were talking about interior design to prevent this police brutality that I expected would be imminent with my friend's mental health. The feng shui, like waterfalls, calming design, and how to de-escalate. Like, not a lot of red, maybe.
And Mary brings up an interesting point. So, if they're a hunter, when was the last time that they had right? When's the last time you killed an animal? You know?
And are they just sitting around?
Squirrel. It could just be an animal, whatever's in season at the time.
And that they're, the harassment that they're experiencing, like in the Hunt case on Hunt Lessons Learned in the Hardesty blog, it's 2007 case, she was repressed. Her whistleblowing was repressed. If the officers themselves are being stifled by the chain of command, they might be more likely to go out and harass. When has let's look at Baldwin, not as a supervillain, but as a man who might be abused by his superiors.
Try to get us back on
I
topic.
appreciate the comments you've made, and I'd like you to all think about the question. The question is, what data would you like to have the Portland Police collect? In what form, and how do you want them to make it accessible to you?
Okay.
And I will come to this meeting again next month, and we can talk about it more at that time.
I have a one, like, how many people actually come from the United States military and get hired into Portland
Yes,
Police
we talked
Department?
about that last night. It's on the
A
list.
lot.
A lot, yeah. But
They say it's none, right? They say it's hardly any.
No, they give preference to vets and everything.
I know, but then when I ask them, like, what's the percentage of the people who came from the military? Because I was in the military.